everyone.
Hi, everybody.
I'm always thrilled with that lead in. I really like
Is a happy, do a little happy dance.
It's a happy little intro, isn't it? It's just a bouncy, happy little.
And then when the end, I listen to the song, and then
Putting
that
on the
song
Ritz.
stays in my head after a while.
I keep expecting to see, that dancing frog with the top hat and the cane.
The Michigan rag.
Yeah.
But it sounds more like putting on the Ritz.
Yeah.
Yes. But I see.
Yeah.
I see the images of the movie
Ginger Rogers and Fred Astaire.
No, better. No, even better.
Frankenstein?
Yeah.
Walk like this.
Yeah, that's what I see.
Oh, you guys, you're hilarious.
Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah. That's what I see. Oh, it's so nice to see you all.
God bless them all.
And Josh, Mr. Floyd's Universe, Nathan is here, White Dragon is here. Lovely to see you all. Yeah.
I don't have my phone, so hello everybody.
IT Lynn, and you, Linda. Go ahead and say some names. I can see them all.
Well, look, there's Viviane, and Millie, and Diane is here. Hi, Diane. And I want you to know that I bless your name at least once a day. Every time I get up in the morning and I put my feet into my toasty slippers, I go, God bless Diane. So thank you. I'm still thanking you. Angela's here. Earth is here. Hi, Earth. Welcome. Happy to have you. Who else? I'm just Leah. Did I say hello to you? I'm sorry.
Leah, she's driving.
She's driving. Okay. She says her sister Akan is here. She has a question, but may not know how much to ask or how to ask. Okay. Well,
okay.
We can work with that. We're fine with that.
Yep.
T. Lynn, I think we already said hi to her, but why not?
Lori, happy birthday, Lori Hutzinger.
Oh, it's Lori's
birthday.
Happy birthday. Janet DC's here. Hi, Janet. What? Oh, her name is Janice. Oh, okay. Sorry. Leah's sister's name is Janice. Okay.
Yes.
Okay, Maureen, I've got your question. And we've got 4 questions. We've got White Dragon, Nathan Sipley.
3 questions. One is a comment that I started.
Yeah.
We remember to read it.
Yeah, I see that from Nathan. Yeah, there's a comment and a question. So Nathan and Maureen D'Amico. So 3 so far. So come on, you guys. I know you can do better. Usually we're overflowing with questions within 2 minutes, and I have to remind people to please wait until the show starts before you start asking questions, because
the chat starts moving, and then we lose the questions that entered earlier, and then ended up having to ask you to type again, and then we want to make sure that we all have the equal chance to ask questions too. But we'll be getting more people. I hope everyone is doing well, whether you're in the US or out of the US. I know we have a lot going on here in our country, and I am very hopeful. So.
Yeah, we're all very hopeful, and it's not just. I mean, I've been kind of not looking at Reddit and some of the YouTube channels this morning. Lots of good wishes from all over the world.
Yes, that's big love.
People everywhere are just Hi, Pixie Dust. Welcome. I hope you're feeling well.
Hi, Pixie Dust.
Angela's here.
Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Oh, that's all right. You can interrupt me. I wasn't saying anything useful.
Just hi, Pixie Dust, and hi, Angela. And I see your message, Maureen. I'm so sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, Maureen.
Yeah, you know what? You'll feel so much better after. Just telling you. So, Angela, I've got your questions. So we're up to 4 questions. We're taking 8 as usual. And who else has come in?
Moira is here.
Oh, Moira. Hi, Moira. Nivra's here.
Oh, hi, Nivra.
Oh, Maureen. Yeah, it's going to be a pain, but it'll be better after. Jeremy Rodney. Okay. No, we're not really looking for more questions, but there you go. Got your question, Jeremy. Happy to see you here, Nivra. It's been a while since I've seen you.
Okay, I got your question, Nivra. So we have 6 questions so far.
Yeah. Gina, hi. Welcome. Nice to see you here.
Hi, Gina.
That's okay, Mr. Floyd.
Subscribe to Mr. Floyd's channel. He's got a great channel, and every morning he's on, and he channels Saint Germain and Archangel Raphael.
Nivra's been in hermit mode for a while.
Yeah.
Well, good. I'm glad you're coming out of it. I hope it was healing.
I didn't go anywhere today. I mean, I was busy responding some emails and doing other things. And I'm in Pennsylvania, so I know it's tense. You know, it's in the air, so I really didn't want to go anywhere.
Yeah. No, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I'd be wanting to stay home too.
Yeah.
Let's see. So, Maureen, yes, Wanda's here. She's certainly feeling her oats today.
Yeah.
And let's see. Yeah, big tension.
And Leah, you say your sister would like to ask a question. She may type it, and okay, I see Tilen's question.
Yeah, she just wants to type it. That's fine. We'll take it.
Yes.
So,
Maureen in Erie. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Pennsylvania is like.
Got your question, T-Lynn?
So we got 8 questions. I will close questions, but I will give a chance to have.
Well, we've got 7 questions. One more.
Yes, right. 7 questions.
One more. So, Janice, if you can hear me, please just type in your question. And then we'll. We have Janice's. Okay, but because I don't know her username. All right, so.
Hey, Jeremy, you're good. We'll answer your question.
Yeah.
You don't get to ask a lot of questions.
You're fine.
So you're good. Thank you for offering that. It's nice of you, but we got you.
Yeah, that's very kind. Lori Hunsinger says she ran errands today, and people here in Texas all seem dazed in the grocery store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bye, Shenanigans. Hello and goodbye, Shenanigans. Thanks for dropping in.
Yeah. Hi,
So
that.
I looked at the astrology chart at 7 o'clock this morning when the polls opened here in Michigan. And I just was excited as could be because we had the moon at 0 degrees in Scorpio, standing in its powerhouse, right next to the rising sign, which was still in Sagittarius, but at 28 degrees. So that's the galactic center. And it was overwhelmingly beautiful. And then the part's fortune was in Aquarius, which is what this is all about. You know, humanity.
Yeah.
Humane ways of life.
Yeah. Hi, Akila. Welcome. Nice to see you. And
And I'm seeing you, Kira. It's always lovely to see you. Who else is here today? I'm going to. Okay, I'm still waiting for the question.
from
Leah's
Janice.
question.
Yeah, we've got time.
Yeah.
We're not going to get cut off midstream.
Yeah.
Never going to do that again. Maureen D'Amico says her husband had a dream of a big blue wave, and she was so happy when she saw it. She just started to giggle in her dreams.
I love when that happens.
Yeah, that's awesome. Good.
Yeah, I was seeing a lot of. It's so wonderful to see support from other countries and sending us. Except that in my.
Okay, Leah. Yeah.
Leah just asked for her.
Right.
Thank you.
Right.
Leah.
So we got it, Leah.
Right. She wants to know about a past life that could be.
Okay. Thank you.
So
Leah.
I should have had my phone because I did have it in a text message from Leah.
Oh, she does? Okay. Because she says here that she wants to know why she's scared and flighty. That's okay. Hi, Tere. Welcome. And
so now we can close questions now.
Yeah, questions are closed. Hang on a second. I see if I can put the banner up. Nope, you've got all the banners. You're the boss on this one. Okay.
I'm trying to find my channel. Okay.
Hello, Annie.
Hi, Annie. Welcome. Nice to see you. Wait, Dragon says that last night he visited Queen Elizabeth in her office. I think it's hilarious that she has an office in the next world. Okay.
Wow, that's so cool.
Like in spirit, she has an office. Ooh.
I'm getting ready.
That's a snap moment.
Yes,
yeah.
I do have, like I said, I have a champagne bottle in my fridge.
Just brought my fan.
Waiting to be open. And
yeah, you should have brought your fan. I don't have a fan. I have a fan on my wish list.
Yeah, I saw it and it's beautiful. I have
black feather fan.
Fan again.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
I have one close by, but it's part of my Halloween display right now, so I'm not taking it down.
Look at this, people.
The other one's in the office.
She had Queen Elizabeth has a big, colorful office, and she looks happy. Well, good.
Well, she did like color. She did like color.
Yeah, and also, I'm glad she's happy.
Yeah,
because she had
Well, she didn't want to be queen to begin with.
She had a tough life.
Yeah,
I know it doesn't. I know it from our perspective. She's the Queen of England. How tough can that be?
No, I wouldn't want to have that controlled life. You don't have a lot of freedom when you
look at how kids turned out. Well,
yeah. Her daughter is A-OK.
Yeah, but then she's low on the totem pole. So.
Her youngest one seems to be A-OK too. So,
okay. I guess we're ready to say our lovely opening prayer. But yeah. I want to take a couple deep breaths because my mind is all over.
Ouch. Hi, baby. Don't chew the necklace because that's why I took it off in the first place.
I'm ready for the prayer of protection for us. And we are surrounded by the pure white light of divine source. We ask Archangel Michael to protect and guide us, and we call forth all our angels, guides, beings of light, and Akashic Records masters to assist us now to receive information of the highest truth, highest frequency of light and love, allowing us to receive exactly what we need for our greatest good and the greatest good of all humanity. Humanity. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I'm going to read the opening of the records now. We open ourselves to the light, and with this light, we open ourselves to our truth, and with this light, we open ourselves to our soul's purpose. And with this light, we open ourselves to be guided towards our highest good and the highest good of all in divine love. And so, this group and those watching the replay are giving the truth to best serve them on their healing journey into the love and acceptance that is most beneficial for them in this moment. And I'm going to read this silently. And with this and with this light and guidance, we unlock the energy field of this group and those watching the replay to receive the records of their soul. The records are now open. Okay. And I'm going to go a little bit of order here.
Sure.
But I'm going to add, mention the questions that I have. I have White Dragon, I have Nathan, Maureen, Angela, Jeremy, Nivra, Tillian, and Leah. Leah's sisters. Okay. Some loud birds around here. Okay, I'm going to answer Angela's question. Angela is wondering if she had a past life as a Native American. Hi, Angela. Right when I was reading the question, I had an image of a male Native American, and I heard the word Cherokee. I don't know if you ladies picked anything else. That's what I got. So, yeah, Cherokee and male Native American.
Well, I agree with you. I saw a lot of beadwork,
Mm-hmm.
but I also saw
Trail of Tears.
Well, the Trail of Tears, but what I saw was the moments before that, the years before that, where the intellect was the drive for the Cherokee Nation. And oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name? Chief. We have a city named for him here in Michigan. He was so far reaching and so well educated and
Wow.
that this was the era in which you had been living. And so when the Trail of Tears occurred, it was a bigger slap in the face because there was already a meeting, an intertwining of like the way the beadwork was done. And how many times has this happened? And I see injury to you.
Yeah.
In your back as you're thrown against some rocks. Now they're stepping back.
Now they showed me some of the beadwork that you talked about.
Like the wampum belts, but not the ones of Chippewa, Ojibwa, Potawatomi, the style of the Cherokee.
Mm. Yeah, that's how they showed me. They keep showing me this image of the male Native American just standing. She said, I felt injury to my back side. Thought it was an arrow. Okay.
Well, that doesn't mean that wasn't involved. You could have gotten that, and
Yeah.
then when you hit the rocks, you know,
broke
probably were
back.
knocked unconscious.
Was Millie has a comment. Was the name of the Cherokee chief John Ross?
No, not John Ross. He was the fundamental leader. He lived in a big white house. God, I can't believe I can't think of his name. I believe there's even a car named after him. Oh, way back.
Pontiac?
No, not Pontiac.
He was Mohawk.
Rossi wrote Chickamauga.
Chickamauga? There's no city in Michigan named Chickamauga.
No, that's not who it is. I'm gonna look it up, but I have to step away to do that. So.
Thank you so much. That was but I'm glad you gave me confirmation because I got it Cherokee and oh hi Garnet. Garnet just came in. Oops.
Hi Garnet. Denise McMullen is here.
So lovely to see you all. And
lurk. Sorry, go ahead.
No problem. No problem. I was chatting away too. So let me just okay, like that, and we're done with this question. So
Mary Hernandez Walker is here. Delphi Ross, hi, welcome everybody. We're really happy to see all of you. And as soon as Diana gets back, we'll get back to answering questions.
I have for you, Linda, Leah's question. I'm going out of order today.
Oh, okay.
I mean, Leah's sister's question that we read before. She would like to know why she's scared of flying.
She's scared and flighty. So
flighty, I'm sorry, she's scared.
Really nervous. And also, she was asking Diana about Leah. Did Leah tell you something about her sister's question?
Well, she wants to know what past life is
leading to this. Oh, okay.
Leading into this. And John Ross does not look like the picture that is in my head of this chief. And John Ross could have been his American name for all I know at this point. I know so much more about it. I don't know why I can't pull this up.
Saginaw. Is it Saginaw?
No, because Saginaw is a tribe of Indians here.
Okay.
Potawatomi.
Okay, so Leah, let me take a look at Janice's question here about the previous life and why she's so scared and flighty now. Wartime. Wild guess, World War I, but I could be wrong. It could be any regional battle of anywhere before World War II, though. And she's, at the time that I'm seeing her, she's very small. She's like 2 years old. And there's big there's big noise all the time. And her parents are, well, her mother and grandmother, because the men of the house the men of the family have gone off to fight the war. So it's her mother and grandmother. And there's an older child. And a teenage sister of your mother's. So your aunt, who's like 14, 15. All women living in that little farmstead. It's a little farmstead, a little a small holding, you know, some chickens and a couple of cows and a mule or a donkey. I can't tell the difference. And a couple of fields and a garden and some trees, some fruit trees and nut trees. And oh yeah, so it's so there's a battle with artillery. You're hearing the guns going off all the time, but there's nowhere to go. Like the roads are all blocked and torn up, and your mother and grandmother are hoping, because it's isolated enough, like it's off the beaten track. They're hoping that if you just all lay low, that nobody will find you, because you know. And I don't know who the combatants are. Okay, I don't recognize any of this. Any of the uniforms that I'm seeing. They're just, you know, they're dirt brown and dirt gray, like maybe the 1920s, something like around that whole First World War era. That's why I'm guessing it's the First World War, but it's just a wild guess because I'm not getting any information. Anyway, all day and all night, the artillery is going. And then it gets closer. And everybody is, you know, really panicked. But you have a secret hideaway in the barn under the floor. It's just a dugout, but there's your mother and grandmother have put water in there, and some of the canning that they've been doing, and the preserved, the smoked meats and the canned goods and stuff. They've put it down there. It's like a root cellar, but it's like 4 feet high. And it's off in the back corner of the barn in one of the cow pens. So you have to be looking really hard to find it. And you have to dig through some straw and cow poop. Anyway. So you're terrified, basically, for days on end, months. This goes on for weeks. And eventually, The battle gets closer. Y'all hide under the, go into the hideout. You just leave everything is because I forget. I can't see. I can't see. Show me. Someone sees soldiers marching across a field, and they send runners to tell people, to warn people, and to run and hide. And so you go into the hideout. You have about an hour, so you basically just leave everything there, and just go in the hideout where there's food and water, and leave the top. Do your best to hide the top as you pull it, the door, as the hatch thing, and you pull it over your heads, and you stay there for what sounds like, it looks like days. You're there for 5 or 6 days, and nobody's coming out. And then somebody decides to take a peek out, and you're still hearing. It's even worse underground because the ground is shaking from the noise. Yeah. So you come out and your farm is burned. There's nothing left. You're alive. The animals have all been stolen to feed the soldiers. Nobody's bothered burning the barn down, which surprises me, but they broke down the house and burned it. And yeah. So that's why you're so scared and flighty, Janice.
I heard Serbia, but I was being shown the movie Pan's Labyrinth, which took place in Spain.
Yes, could be. I couldn't tell because the women were wearing the peasant dress of poor peasants.
Many generations, right?
For like hundreds of years, the gathered, still to this day, the gathered skirts, the loose blouses, there's a headscarf. It doesn't feel particularly Eastern European, or like, I didn't get Ukraine but it could be Serbia. Yeah, sure. Why not? It could even be Greece. It could be Spain. Absolutely. Northern Spain. It could be, but
and Serbia has a similar countryside to some of the parts of Spain. And, it wasn't winter. That's all I know. It wasn't winter.
Yeah, it wasn't winter. No, it wasn't winter. It was early summer. And your mom was really upset about the loss of the cow. Really upset about the loss of the cows more than anything. So that would be enough trauma, like for a 2-year-old. I mean, you might not even have been 2. I mean, you're a toddler, barely walking, and that would be enough trauma to leave a mark on your soul that you would carry forward. That and either you're terrified of the dark and enclosed spaces, or you find them really safe. You love them, or you absolutely cannot stand them. I don't know which, but you have you have a pronounced, let's not say extreme, you have a pronounced reaction to being in small, dark spaces. So I hope that helps, Leah and Janice. If any of this resonates, please let us know, because that's how we know if we're on track or not. So
now for Diana, I have White Dragon's question.
Before I go in, I want to say thank you to everybody in the chat who's trying to help me remember.
That's so sweet. I saw
He's-
that. That's so sweet
He's
of you.
also responsible for
Yeah.
creating a written language for Cherokee, and the first language that was able to be written.
Syllabics, Cherokee syllabics, right?
Pardon me?
Syllabics, right?
Yeah, they did. Nobody had a written language here.
Yeah.
It was all, glyphs, and he created a written language for the Cherokee. And I'm so sorry. I will come back with the information next week and let you know if any of you are right. and I've got a faulty memory on this, but because that happens. Anyways, thank you. Okay, Paul, Lady Di, did I have a stint in the area of England, Ireland, and Scotland? Was I Druid? I feel drawn to those places. Well, right off the bat, okay. Yes, I'm seeing the Isle of Apples. It's not that you resided there, it's you knew how to get there. Oh. Okay. I'm seeing a cave area, multiple caves. This is way before the end of the Druids, the attack on the Druids. You're writing Ogum into the stones, which has a more Celtic feel to it rather than Pictish. I'm seeing a lot of dark, heavy green. So this is in a forested area. There's like a fjord. It's hard to tell exactly where you are. It was at a time before there was a easy English name, as they all had so many different names. It was shifting boundaries. Okay, so you have a grinding stone, and you are certainly mixing up. This is what you are working on right now is a medication. It's a poultice that you're making. You have a wound on your leg. And as you apply it and bind it, it begins to close up almost immediately. You're powerful. You're your sex leader. And you have things well organized. There is no one wanting for anything. It isn't loose and depraved like so many tried to say about the Druid. It's definitely before the time of them having to go underground to become the Tuatha De Danann. And there is a woman with two braids down one side of her hair. It's auburn, red, strong red auburn. And this is who you're married to. Your spouse with whatever the ceremony would have been, it would have been hand tying. This wound on your leg, even though it healed, it continued to bother you. And you carried it with you through every lifetime you've been in. It's probably with you right now. And they're stepping back and they're putting your book back onto the glass and the hanging glass receptacle that keeps it, that stores it. End of message. I hope that means something to you. Thank you for your question.
Thank you, Diana. And thank you, White Dragon,
Yeah,
for your question.
you were doing a lot of walking around there too. So, you know, you were in many different places. There was always what's the right word? A journey. We'll just call it a journey, but it was always to a sacred site. So it was a pilgrimage of sorts, though it wouldn't have been called that. You have a broken left leg. Okay.
Thank you. Okay, I'm going to answer Maureen's question. Maureen would like to know, was my great great grandma on my father's side Native American?
Just to remind everybody, questions are closed right now. We're not taking any more questions today. You can come back next week. But I warn you that questions are usually that we only answer 8 questions because that's really all we have time for, and energy. And so come back next week, please, and come back early. Like, be here at 2:00 because questions are usually filled by 10 after at the most.
Yes.
And Paul, you probably have arthritis in that leg now, even though the break was back in the 80s. So that's probably where the injury was. It's hard to tell which leg you were working on because it was dark.
Imelda just came in. Nice to see you, Imelda.
Imelda. No, you didn't miss the show. We still have quite a ways to go.
So, Maureen, so was my great grandma on my father's side Native American?
Got it, Paul.
I'm getting a yes, but I'm not being shown anything yet. Now I see a tribe. I get a yes because of what I'm seeing, but I'm not getting a lot of other information.
May
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I got something, and
Mm,
this is in Lakota.
okay.
Rian Opawinja Metikyo Yasin Washtelo. He's saying you have 100 years of women in your generation, in your ancestry of Native American, and it's all good. Unchi, 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 unchi. So like unchi is grandma, auntie, So she's just stretching it out to say, yeah, 100 years of unchis. And it must be Lakota because that's what she's speaking. I only speak a little bit, but
That's interesting because I got a hit on a Canadian tribe. I was going to
Yeah.
ask if she was
well,
Canadian, but
Lakota,
Lakota Sioux are in South Saskatchewan. So
because it's
yeah,
Dakota, Nakota, Lakota.
yeah,
And where did they go in the winter? Off the prairie and up into the mountains.
yeah,
And who knew where the Canadian border was all the time?
yeah. Who cared?
Right. Who cared? Especially, if you go back even more. 100 years doesn't mean it was 100 years from today. You've got 100 years of generations. So great grandma is going to be in the early 1800s, late 1700s, when things were really, tight.
Thank you. Like I said, I got all the visuals, and but I didn't get any words. So thank you so much for adding to the reading. You should say, yeah, I was told that she was corn planter
Seneca.
in Seneca. Okay, thank you. And now, let's see.
Maureen says that she was Seneca.
Mhm.
Okay.
And now for
Canadian.
Linda, I have T-Lin. Do our guides play a role in our astral travel experiences or rate our abilities? Advancing. Who are guides?
Well,
Are you talking about guides
yeah.
as in the Akashic Records masters or your
See, we have free will, Teelin. And for example, I do very, very little astral traveling. By choice, I think, because I spend most of my sleeping time either healing or learning. So,
well, the learning is definitely part of your astral travel because
well, maybe, but okay, all right, I accept that. And our guides are always with us. Now, I'm not sure what you mean by playing a role in our astral travel, because we are free to travel if we can. We're free to travel wherever we want to, past, present, future. We're free to look at our lives. We're free to talk to people who passed on, our loved ones, and we often dream of them because we have gone and spoken with them. So I don't really understand your question. I'm sorry.
Well, can I add just a little bit more?
Yeah.
In your case, let's say your guides know what you're open to. Your guides know you're open to the traveling classroom, let's say.
Yeah.
But when you're healing, it's usually, well, because I'm someone who goes a lot at night, right? I travel a lot.
Yeah.
The grid isn't always over me in my bed in my house. I am sometimes taken elsewhere with the codes, the light codes and the grids and everything above me as I'm on someone else's spaceship getting this repair work.
Yeah.
So they like, but I also go on missions where I'm rescuing souls who are needing to cross over or being prevented from crossing over because it's not their time yet. And so if I'm tired because I've been on 3 missions in a row, it's like, okay, guys, I need a rest. That's my free will. Telling them not tonight. If anything, if there's anything at all for me, please make it a healing.
Yeah.
Because usually by then, 3 nights in a row is a knockout,
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
with all the stuff that was going on when the dam broke. That was 3 nights in a row. When the bridge broke,
Yeah.
when the Baltimore Bridge fell down.
Yeah. Thank you, Diana, because I don't even know how to begin to approach that question. In terms of the rate of our abilities advancing, again, we have free will, and they will let us advance as quickly as we want to advance, and they will present us. This has been my observation, and it's been my experience as well, that as quickly as you want to advance, they will present you with the information and the instruction and the experiences that you need to advance. Some of those experiences are not pleasant.
Right. And when you get to that
Very
point
often.
that you've had enough of that, you say, okay, I'm done. I'm retiring from that.
555
do that.
here.
Yeah, yeah.
555.
Yeah, I've had absolutely enough of learning about unrequited love or whatever.
Yeah.
So
Oh my God.
Wondering if they
Tell me.
allow coordinate the experience in order to expose us to
Yes.
that further specific knowledge.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
But it's kind of a, they know where and what you're open to that night, because don't forget, they're your guides. They can read your mind too,
yeah,
you have a dialogue with them that
Yeah.
doesn't necessarily involve language.
She says recent experience connected with soulmate from years ago. Don't understand the reasoning for that, though I loved it. Okay.
Perfect. I
Yeah.
think I remember you talking about that somewhere.
Remember a note from White Dragon. Remembering is a function of your level of frequency and how well you can hold that.
Yeah.
As to be shown, the newsreel that is in the Akashic Records. Nice.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I hope that helps you, Lynn, because your question has like a lot of different layers to it, and it's difficult to grasp for me, anyway.
Mm-hmm. Diana, the next question is from Nathan. I hope you don't mind answering this question because I'm not really good at this. This is related to Arcturians, and sometimes I'm limited, if nothing else, by vocab. But I'm going to read a comment that he has. I go show his comment too. I was told by John Beanie once that I was a knight in a past life, and that I knew about my current self today. I was curious if those two things, and the question he asked, and this statement are connected. So this is Nathan's question is. He would like to find out if he was during the
who he was
who he
during
was during the
Arthurian
Arthurian
Camelot times, if I might ask.
Thank you so
Okay.
much. I'm not knowledgeable in this.
Oh, I'm seeing Okay, we're at the round table. And in you come, and you come, you're the giant, you're the Green Knight. And this is a good get together. You have just been out in battle. This was like a skirmish in town, in a town, where you on your own were just out hopping around on the horse. And scoundrels had come into the town trying to pillage. And you just happened to stumble in upon all of this. You didn't have your armor on because you were just out, like, checking up on things. So they didn't have a clue who they were dealing with. As you got rid of them, you're smacking them around. There's a woman in the cart. Now she's hiding behind her cart. And the scoundrels that were trying to pillage what she had and also attack her, you got in there right off the bat before they had a chance. And so she's behind the cart now on the other side, cowering, hiding. I shouldn't say cowering, but she was afraid. And you got rid of them, and their friends went soon afterwards because you broke the arm of one of them. The battle, it's almost like a Three Stooges event, because they were just thinking that they were all this in a bag of chips, and not at all. So it was a good guffaw when you got back to sit at the round table. But that was just the beginning of the meeting, because you had serious business to discuss at the time. And of course, it entailed In Search of the Grail. This takes us to the battle where you lose your life. But you were one of the strongest, tallest of all, the Green Knight. I hope that helps. I've never met the Green Knight before, so thank you.
Nice.
How
Yes,
cool.
thank you. That was really cool. So thank you, Nathan, for your question, and thank you for being here. Thank you, Diana, for answering that question. Let me see here. I'm just going to remove this comment now, hide, and not only that. And let's see. Oh, I answered this one already.
Oh, that's probably when Percival gets captured also.
Yeah, so yeah, I have all this knowledge. Okay, I'm going to answer Niver's question now. She's asking a message from the guides. Then after that, we have one more question. Niver, what do I need to know?
Hi, Margaret. Welcome.
Nathan, that's why you love them like family. They were your family, for sure.
Yeah.
You know, Percival is the hanged man in the tarot deck. And that's how he died, hanging upside down. He took the grail, he had it, and then he had to throw it into the bushes. So those who were in pursuit of him did not know where it went. And while they captured him, and I think that's when the Green Knight was also assaulted and met his demise. And so while he's hanging upside down, he can see the Grail. Of course, he's not telling them, and he can't get back to tell anybody else where it is. And he dies hanging upside down because the blood rushes to his head, just like St. Paul.
Niver, the first thing that I heard from the masters is love yourself, don't look for love elsewhere, and go within, and don't look for love elsewhere. Love yourself, and when you love yourself, everything else falls into place. Everything hoping to manifest.
I'm hearing you need more compassion for yourself,
Mm-hmm.
and more okay, so this is kind of a universal message. You need more joy.
Mm-hmm.
You need to bring more joy into your life, to play, to whatever it is that creates joy for you.
Mm-hmm.
Discover it and do more of it. Listening to music, walking outside, whatever it is, do more of it, because you need to bring more joy into your life. It will, laughter, joy will raise your vibration. If you want to develop spiritually, you need joy, you need laughter. And in your specific case, okay, that's true for everyone, but in your specific case, Nivra, I'm hearing compassion and forgiveness, and and this unconditional love for yourself.
Mm-hmm. I also heard the song when you started. I heard the song "Love Is in the Air," but there are like red arrows pointing to you, Nivra, meaning one more
Yeah.
way of telling you to love yourself. To focus on you and love yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you, Linda.
It's a struggle for all of us.
Yeah, it's an everyday.
Yeah.
So, and then we have one more question. We can all maybe collab is from Jeremy Rodney. He would like to know more about anything what guides have to say to him. Anything you can pick up from the Akashic Records for Jeremy.
Okay. Sorry, whose question was that? I missed it.
Jeremy Rodney.
No, I mean, for which one of us?
It was for you because I was answering Nivra, but
Okay. Okay, I lost track. I'm sorry.
That's
just
okay. That's okay. Jeremy.
So, Jeremy. I'm hearing that you need to get more in touch with your own true self, that you haven't discovered who you're on the path of discovery of who you really are. And they want you to, I mean, that's the essence of spiritual growth, right? Is finding out who we really are. So that's what you're walking right now, is self-discovery. So again, find out what brings you joy and what brings you sorrow. Do what brings you joy. Do those activities. Be with those people that bring you joy. Discipline yourself to look at your whole life in that way. That is this bettering my development, or is it not? I mean, I know we all have to work jobs, and they're not necessarily fulfilling or even pleasant to do, but they feed us and keep a roof over our heads. And it's with our spare time, that our very limited spare time that we have, that we can use to improve ourselves, to better ourselves, either through education or through just doing those things that bring us joy, that help us get through life. So the message is pretty clear. Find out who you really are and do those things that support your authentic being, your authentic self.
I heard, Jeremy, you're busy. You need time for yourself. You're so busy.
Yeah. And that whole process of getting in touch with who you really are requires that you have that you discipline yourself to still your mind so that you can receive the inspiration, the messages from your guides, from spirit. So whether it's by meditation or by, like, I don't know, being in the gym, working in the workshop, knitting, whatever it is that you can do to still your mind, long walks, do it. It will help you. It will help you discover yourself, and it will help you connect. If you can do, here's a word, creativity. If you have any try to develop whatever creative impulses you have. So if you have the impulse to draw or play music or build something or sew something, do it. The creative impulse, you have to develop it within you. Your own creative impulse. I mean, I don't know, write poetry, make up silly limericks. Doesn't matter as long as it's creative. Paint, if you take a watercolor class, anything along those lines, but develop your creativity. I hope that helps.
Yeah, that's why I heard.
Bake. Millie de la Prida says bake. Yeah, or cook. Anything at all.
Yeah.
How come I can't see that? What you just said.
What? Bake? Millie de la Prida? She said bake.
Oh, Millie said it. Okay.
Yeah, sorry. Millie said bake.
I was looking for Jeremy.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Millie.
Yeah.
Bye, Annie. Rest well. Father of the Bride is a great movie.
Yeah, which one? Spencer Tracy or the second version?
Oh, I was thinking Spencer Tracy. I didn't even know there was a second version.
There is one with, I like him. What's his name?
Amy Harris is having chicken and dumplings. Can I come over?
I'm having homemade macaroni and cheese, vegan style.
Uh-huh.
Oh, Steve Martin was the other one.
Yes.
Right? I like the one Steve Martin. I love Steve Martin. And if you ever
haven't even seen that.
There's one Steve Martin movie that I love that is not really well. It's like an indie movie with Claire. Let's see.
Claire Danes?
Yes. Let me see if I can find the name here real quick. I love this movie.
On my mind.
Shop Girl. And it's a lovely movie with Steve Martin and Claire Danes. I recommend it.
Shop Girl?
Shop Girl.
Shop Girl.
Oh, Shop Girl.
Okay.
And The Jerk.
Oh, The Jerk.
Oh, The Jerk is hilarious.
I love it. That's hilarious. I was born a poor white child.
Oh, and I love what is this great friend that they play together sometime. They go on tour together.
Martin Short.
Yes, I love both of them.
Yeah.
I don't have Hulu right now, so I got to wait until it comes around on the guitars to Apple TV, but or something else. Murders in the Building.
Oh, yes.
Only murder, only something in the building.
Oh, yeah, I would like to watch
that. That is really good. That I think it's in its 3rd season, so it's hanging in there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would love to watch that. So thank you all for being here, and I'm going to read the. Would you please give us a healing?
Yes. Shop Girl is a movie with Steve Martin, Moira. Okay. So, I would also like to go into an extra protection prayer for
yes, please.
Yes,
everybody right now. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
Let's start with 3 deep breaths in and hold at the top. Please place us in a steady stream of divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace. Michael, put your blue bubble of protection around us that shrinks to fit as we step into the healing teal green orb of Raphael that floats and shares and spreads and transfers the divine white light, the white light of divine guidance and grace. And as we stand here together under this protection, may we grow it to a blue pyramid with the white flame growing within. Dragons surround us for a mile around us and allow us protection and freedom of thought, an open heart, no anger towards us, and squelch our own urge, love them in the place they are, forgive them if it offends you. Please take us back to a place of unity as our light grows within. Not just here in the United States, but all over the world. So mote it be.
Thank you, Diana. This was lovely, lovely, lovely.
Thank you, Diana.
We all need it.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
I'm going
That feels really good.
Read the closing, and then we can talk about what's coming next for us. So closing of the records fast. I would like to close by thanking the light for the truth, and I would like to close by thanking the light for the healing energy. And I'd like to close by thanking the light for the guidance and compassion towards our soul's purpose. And with this, we lock the records of this group and those watching the replay. The records are now closed. Every Monday, I'll be on John Beanie's channel at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, and it's 8 a.m. Pacific Time and 4 p.m. UK time. And other than that, I don't have anything else coming up other than being here on Tuesdays. Next week, Linda is hosting, but we're gonna be here at 5 p.m. Eastern Time and 2 p.m. Pacific Time to have another Akashic Adventures with another hour of Akashic Records readings. And how about you, Linda? You're always super busy. Both of you are.
No, I'm still thinking about that chicken and dumplings, and maybe I'll go
I know it sounds really good.
It does, doesn't it? I think I'll go get a rotisserie chicken and
I have to figure out what am I having for dinner yet. I don't know yet.
chicken and dumplings is way easier when you use a rotisserie chicken because you can just like peel it and anyway. What am I doing? Thursday I'll be on with on my channel with Gerald.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun. I don't know if what kind of giveaway question. Oh, kitty. Kitty,
hi, buddy.
Baby. I miss. Look.
My handsome boy.
Just a handsome boy. And I don't have anything else other than the live with Gerald. There's nothing. Let me just double check. Oh, sorry, Wanda. I didn't mean to let you go. No, I've only got. Oh, wait. I have to put my close-up glasses on. Sorry, excuse me for a second here while I get really crazy. Oh, okay. So this week, yes, I only have the live with Gerald. Next week, Thursday morning, the 14th, I'll be on with Hershey and Gerald.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, that'll be fun. So, and of course, next Tuesday here on another Akashic adventure.
Yeah, that's lovely.
But
and how about you, Diana?
Well, I'm not sure about the dream show. If I have, it's just going to be Terry and I if we do get together, and we're waiting to see what kind of momentum there is going on, unless she's already sent me a link and I just don't know because I'm here with you guys.
Yeah, of course.
And then nothing the rest of the week till I'm on with Angela on Monday.
I love your readings with Angela. That is so nice. Such a nice collab.
I thank you. Yes, it's really an enjoyable time because it's usually not that I mind a big crowd at all, but it's small enough that we can kibitz, which is a blessing because that doesn't always happen,
And you're short.
It's easier to keep track of the chat that way.
And I find that the messages, the readings are beneficial for really, for the most part this happens, but I really enjoy listening to the readings. They don't have to be a message for me. I really get a lot out of listening to the messages. So that's really always lovely.
And it's just like being here or being anywhere. If the message resonates with you, then it's meant for you as well.
Yes.
Very rarely are messages given that are just for the person. There's always something in there for at least one other person.
Right. With Jeremy, Percival might have been in the audience as well.
Yeah.
Or any other member of the Knights of the Round Table, I love
your shorts, Diana. Just
yes.
It was my mother's birthday, and I was singing that song, and I was crying by the time I got to that last repetition of the verse or the chorus. I messed up. I was like, she's been gone a long time too, but It
Doesn't matter.
doesn't make you feel any less of an orphan just because you're 75 years old, you know?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's right. But I'm glad you did that, because that
I will,
particular
Millie.
really powerful for me.
Mm-hmm.
It's a powerful song, especially today.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I could sing it right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
I am my mother's savage daughter, the one who runs barefoot, oh, cursing
Oh.
sharp stones. I am my mother's savage daughter. I will not cut my hair. I will not lower my voice. That's it, man. And then there's like 3 verses to go with it that are great.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But we could be here forever singing songs.
So
Sunshine came softly through my window today. Donovan, he's
Yeah,
fun.
is he still alive? Do you know?
Yeah, he's still alive. He's still kicking.
Is he? Oh, good.
You know, him and Arlo.
Arlo's
Arlo
really?
Guthrie. I saw him live once.
Yeah, I've seen him live twice. Yeah, Arlo is still alive. In fact, he did a very good special with his sister on the end of his dad's life and what it was like in the asylum that he was in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Bob Dylan, Bob Dylan went to see him constantly. He was a continuous visitor to Woody Guthrie.
Really?
Yeah,
Well,
and I also saw in the same theater. I saw no, actually, maybe it was in a different theater, but I saw many years ago. I saw Don McLean, and that was a beautiful show. That was like really.
One.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Thanksgiving turkey story is coming up pretty soon. That's another Arlo favorite.
Yeah.
I'm just sitting here on a Group W bench.
Yeah. The Group W bench. Oh my God.
Right? You can get anything you want at Alice's restaurant, including Alice.
I thought it was Alice.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang myself for littering. Oh, well. Okay, kids.
Yeah, thank you all for being here, and I'll see you all
Thank you
soon.
so much. And
Bye,
thank you,
everyone.
our wonderful mods. Thank you so much.
Yes, thank you.
And Gloria's like, wait a minute, I'm here too. Take a look, Gloria. Can you see?
Baby.
Oh my gosh, come on, quit moving your nose.
Oh, what a cute.
Look at her. What a
There, now she sees herself. Yeah, that's my Gloria. She's just not a little puppy anymore, and she doesn't understand that all the time. Wait, I want to be on your lap. No. 20 pounds is too big.
That's so sweet.
So sweet.
So sweet.
If she weighs 20 pounds, she's probably more like 18. What's 2 pounds at this point? She's still the same body size. Well, I love you all, and thank you, chatters, for sticking with us and hanging out. And
thank you all. See you next week.
Yeah.
Bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.